Hey, I'm Melanie Mills. Welcome to my channel, Toasted Blonde. And today we're going to do a review of the perfect foundation by LimeLife. LimeLife by Alcone. So stick with me. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, I'm Melanie and I like makeup. I'm not a beauty guru, I don't sell LimeLife, but sometimes I review it. I'm 45 years old, I have rosacea, sensitive skin, and all kinds of issues. I put out 2 videos a week, one about LimeLife and one about something else. So if you're interested, click that subscribe button right now. Thank you. Okay, let's get to the review because that's why you are here. So welcome to my channel and we're going to do a review of LimeLife by Alcone's Perfect Foundation. This is their new foundation came out the summer of 2018. It is not the old botanical foundation, but it's the perfect botanical foundation because it's paraben-free. All right, let's get right to it. All right, this is $36. It is available online. I'll link my beauty guide down below if you want to buy from her. If you have a beauty guide, because that's what MLL network marketing is all about, buy from them, okay? This is $36 plus $3 shipping and then tax, and it comes in 16 shades right now. They're mostly all light, with very few at the darker range and deeper tones, but you know what? Very soon they're coming out with like 6 additional nice deep shades by Danessa Myrick, so stay tuned. So if you're interested, let's talk about it a little more. I bought this stuff like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I've been using it almost nonstop, and I have like 3 days of footage and I'm going to show you that before I give you my final thoughts. But I'll put the time link down below if you want to just skip to my final thoughts. It's probably going to be like 5 minutes from now. I'm going to go with the LimeLife primer today.
Hold it tight. Look at the paintings, I'll be your guide. Don't stop looking in my eyes. Are you cold? Do you want to sit down? I've been here a million times, so I know my way.
Okay, I'll put on the rest of my makeup and be right back. Okay, so here's my final look. I went on like, I'd say medium coverage today. Right, here's some outdoor footage. Okay, so it's been like 5 hours and I came on to make a video because my Ipsy bag came and I looked in the mirror and do you see what I'm looking at? It's caked up in my frown line. 10-hour check-in, not much different than before. My makeup's losing it, but not any problems today. Just some creasing in my 11 area and no more down here once I fix that. That's it. We'll try again tomorrow. Something a little different. Good morning. So today we're using No Problem and the Perfect Foundation and a little brush, and we're going to apply it. And I will show you the finished look in just a few minutes.
But I'm just content with me next to you. Let's go to an art museum, I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. Monet might be too much and Van Gogh might take a while. But thank you for coming, I know that you're trying to do anything to make me smile. I'll have a cup of tea while you have a latte for both you and me. The caffeine will make sure that you don't fall asleep, 'cause darling, you're sleepy, eyes are closing. Please stay awake for me. I know you wanna go.
So here's my final look.
Stay here with
I have that makeup caked on today, and I'll give you all my thoughts about it later, so.
Let's go to an art museum. I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. Monet might be too much, and Van Gogh might take.
Okay, so it's my 10-hour check-in, and it looks pretty good. I still have makeup on. It's not perfect. It never was. It's showing it got into the pores, so there's dots here and here and here. It didn't cake up in my frown line, which, you know, was really good. And for me, it lasted 10 hours, so. Okay, I am moisturized and sunscreened and primed with LimeLife primer because that's what you're supposed to use. Not because it's best for my skin, because it has alcohol in it. But today I'm going to do something for you that I would not do for me. I hate this. I'm going to use a beauty blender and apply it because that's how they say to do it. And I really just like applying makeup with a beauty blender, but I'm going to do it.
But thank you for coming. I know that you're trying to do anything to make me smile. Let's go to an art museum. I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about
Okay,
the
final look with
It
the
might
beauty
be
blender.
too much, and Van Gogh might take a while. But thank you for coming, and thank you for trying to do anything to make me smile.
Okay, I forgot about you. It's been 11 hours and it's my 11-hour check-in. Oof. And I just made myself a rum and coke. I love rum and coke. Okay, it lasted really well, 11 hours. It's still on. It didn't cake up. I mean, you can see it on a few little spots, but I almost want to say it looks better now than it looked when I first applied it. All right, you saw it. I wore it quite successfully for a bunch of days. I told you I have sensitive skin and rosacea, and this did not itch, burn, sting. I did not have any blotches, no bad side effects, and that is always a huge win for me. Sometimes I get these giant cystic pimples down on this part of my face from foundations, and that didn't happen either. So that's like a big plus. Let's talk about how it goes on. It goes on smooth. Really much smoother than I thought it would. Of the 3 techniques I showed in the video, plus dozens more, I love a damp sponge. It went on so smooth, and when you push it in, because with the sponge you push it in for so long, it didn't show up, and I've got like this massive wrinkle here and up here and just around the nose, and it did not cake up at all. Now with the fluffy brush method, it definitely caked up for me. With the foundation brush method, the stippling brush, I used to really like that method, but I didn't like it this time. Definitely, and I'm thankful to you, kind viewer, because I hate using a sponge. I hate the way it feels on my face, but when it gives me perfect coverage the way I love it, I'm going to use it. Now let's talk about the coverage, okay? You can do light, you can do medium, you can do full coverage, but I gotta warn you, the fuller coverage you get, the more likely it is to be caked. You have to be really, really careful with your application. Sometimes in my lines, I have to use like a little must do or the due date or some, beauty oil on a little sponge to like really press it in good. And I also use a setting powder. Any setting powder will do. I use Perfect LimeLife, Perfect Foundation. No, I don't sell it. I promise I don't sell LimeLife products. Ah, look at this scary photo of me in the morning. Okay, but this is before and after applying the foundation. I want you to see the type of coverage you're going to get. It evens out skin tone, especially like around my eyes, and the deep red of my rosacea is evened out. You can still see all my pores, all my wrinkles, and some of my major blemishes still come through. I do not have porcelain skin with this foundation, but I have even skin tone that looks like real skin, and that's what I like about the foundation. Okay, so let's get to the ingredients. There are 3 types of wax. Don't worry about the waxes. This is just like a cream. It goes into your skin. It feels like, you know, like an oil or something. It's fine. Don't worry, don't be turned off because they're waxy. And don't be turned off also because they're pigmented. They're like, oh my god, they're so pigmented. No, they're just like any other freaking foundation. Some are more pigmented than others. That's not like this huge wow thing, okay? But let's talk about the ingredients. One of the ingredients is tocopherol acetate. It can be derived from corn or soy or other things, but it also can be derived from wheat. So if you are gluten-free and you need gluten-free products even on your skin, watch out for that. Okay, and then also there is this ethyl hydrate something, I'll put it down here, is a possible irritant. That's it. So as you can see, I got like 10 hours wear. So I'm telling you all the positives. We're gonna get to the negatives in just a second. The other thing I like is that it worked well with every primer. I tried like the Monostack primer, I tried No Problem, and I tried LimeLife by Alcone's First Base Primer. I also tried it with the MAC Studio Plus finishing, and I really liked how that set. Now let's talk about the negative. The negative is it never fucking sets. And I swear in my videos, so I'm sorry if you don't like swearing. It doesn't set. 10 hours later, you can scrape your face, you will get the foundation, it will move around. I do want to show you something. It sets on top of your face, so it kind of feels like you're waxed. I just like to see I dragged my nails across my face, and you can see the lines of where it dragged. If I go like this, it's under my nail. Yeah, if you scrape your face, like it's under your nail. It's sitting on top of your face. I just want you to know that. Now I have not tried their setting spray. Now maybe their setting spray, but I've tried finishing sprays on it, and it doesn't help the feeling that something is setting on my skin. Now it doesn't look at all like something's sitting on my skin. It looks just like my skin. It doesn't really look like I'm wearing foundation, and that's why I love it. So I'm torn. Okay, so I have a dupe. No, I don't have a perfect dupe. I have a dupe. It's RCMA Color Process Foundation. In fact, the old foundation by LimeLife was exactly the same as RCMA Color Process Foundation. This is not. They got rid of the paraben. So it is a difference. You will notice a difference in the way it goes on your skin. The new one is creamier, and I feel like it's much easier to use. The RCMA Color Process Foundation costs so much less, but it is not as easy to apply. But it saves you like half the amount of money. So if you're looking for a dupe, check out RCMA. Now, my final thoughts. My final thoughts usually come down to this. Would I buy this again? And I have to tell you, of all the foundations that I've tried to buy over the years that look like skin, that don't look like you have foundation on, this is my favorite. My final thoughts are that yes, I would purchase this again. I just would. It's a really good foundation. It's the type of one you want to have in your, makeup bag. You want to have something that you put on and looks like skin. Now, that's it. That's my brutally honest opinion. But if you don't like it on your skin, don't buy it because you're going to feel it, baby. All right, that's about it for now. I'm Melanie Mills, Toasted Blonde. I put out 2 videos a week, like I mentioned. I don't do this for money. I don't get any payment, so leave me a comment below and tell me what you think. That's the only kind of feedback I get. If you like what you're seeing, come visit me on Facebook. Tell me what you think over there, on Twitter, on Instagram. All my information's linked down below, and I hope I'll meet you soon. Thanks for watching, Melanie Mills. I am the shade Olive 2. I forgot to mention Olive 2. Oh, and these pop out. Look, hold on, let's get this out. This pops out. It's magnetic.